It's that time of year again. NewsWest and I will be hosting the 47th Permian Basin Rehab Center Telethon this Saturday. This year, we spoke to the wonderful patients and staff, and all this week we'll be sharing their stories leading up to the big event this weekend. First up, we have a little girl who needed a helping hand finding her balance and her voice. And thanks to her dedicated team, she now has as much energy as any other kid.
One day I walked by and it was
Avayah has a lot of things to be blessed for. She can run, she can throw. There you go. And she can even say a few words.
ice cream. Good job.
You might think this looks like playtime, but it's not. That's because Avayah is using her words to communicate during play.
There is a purpose behind that play.
Speech-language pathologist Bailey Page knows it's much more than just fun and games.
We're hoping that they can take those skills of those playtime activities and transition it into the real world, where it is more functional and necessary for them to communicate what they want.
These small things, like saying a word or two, may not seem like a lot at first. But once you find out where Avayah started, you'll understand why. Just ask her mom, Jocelyn.
Whenever I would call her name, she wouldn't look at me. She wouldn't make eye contact. She wasn't waving, pointing, saying mama, dada, not really saying much.
That's because Avayah started her developmental stages later than most kids. See, when children are growing from infancy to their toddler years, there are certain milestones they should be reaching, like starting to talk when they're a year old. And that's why Avayah is here at the Permian Basin Rehab Center. And as you can tell, she has quite the vocabulary.
ice cream.
When Avayah first started with us, she was not communicating really at all, really no words, and she really wasn't interested in playing with others. Mom really wanted to work on her being able to communicate her wants and needs and just be interested in communication with other people.
While Avayah doesn't have a diagnosis for what is causing her delay in development, she is receiving speech therapy, occupational therapy, and physical therapy to help her grow and develop. Paige Royal is Avayah's occupational therapist.
The main thing is just going to school, being at the same level as her peers and not behind. Many people are worried about getting bullied and being judged in school for being behind, and we don't want that. So we're just trying to get her where she is, about the same with her peers and maybe a little bit even ahead.
Wow.
Although Avayah's time at PBRC has been short, she's already making big strides.
Making me nervous.
And physical therapist Emily Silvera knows there's more work to be done.
For kiddos who don't necessarily have a neuro diagnosis, they're just delayed is what they are. She is low tone though, so a lot of stuff that she tries to do is difficult because her legs, her muscles just don't quite have enough strength to get there. Sit, jump. Thank you, good job. So that's why you see she kind of trips a lot, she's kind of wobbly.
Because as with any therapy,
Okay, ready? Can you jump?
it's always a baby step at a time.
Jump! Yay! Right now, she's really into jumping. Jumping is our big thing right now. We've been really working on stairs and things like that, and just making her more spatially aware. She is so everywhere that a lot of times she doesn't look where she's going, and then it causes us to have falls and trips and things like that. You saying cheese?
You can call them her therapists, but for them, Avayah is much more. She's a friend. And that's why her mom, Jocelyn, commutes from Midland to Odessa to bring Avayah here, where the experts at the Permian Basin Rehab Center can make a difference.
You know, there's places that could take Avayah, but I'm willing to drive, here, and I see the connection with her, Miss Bailey, Miss Emily. She's always happy to see them.
What I like to tell parents all the time, it's usually a marathon. This isn't a sprint. So we're gonna work on the long run, because chances are she's not gonna talk sentences tomorrow, and that's okay. We're really big on focusing on the little victories, because those little victories add up.
And those little victories at the Permian Basin Rehab Center are what gets Avayah walking to success. Because let's face it, we all fall, but it's how we get back up that matters.
Most rewarding is conquering a skill that we've been working on.
She has so much energy. She's very bubbly. She's a super sweet kid, honestly.
I'm so proud of her and the work that she's done and what she's accomplished. She is so social now and loves to be around people and loves to play. That's hard skill for kiddos to learn if they don't naturally have that, and she has just grown by leaps and bounds with that. She knows no stranger now. She loves to see people, and the sky's the limit for Avayah.
With the help of her therapist, Avayah will keep achieving one victory at a time.
Yeah, you made it!
Thanks to her new friends.
Yeah.